Hey guys, Stacey Weber here. I am going to do a quick tutorial. What I'm going to do is I am going to do kind of like an everyday look. Now I do work full time, so I'm going to do basically like a look that you can wear, any day of the week. Any day of the week. You can also kind of dress it up if you want to dress, or yeah, you can dress it up at the end of the night. And you can make it a little bit bolder and you can kind of make it your own. This is kind of just going to be my kind of quick tutorial. It's going to showcase, our foundation. I don't know if you can see. I actually have fairly good skin. I mean, I have been using our skincare. As far as my skincare regimen, I've been using, I use Dream Clean for our cleanser. I use the skin polish for our mask. Sometimes I will use kind of Mask-A-Zen if I'm kind of breaking out, which I have a couple right here. I will use Mask-A-Zen and that'll clear everything up. Skin polish gets away all the dead stuff. And then I use Skin Therapist and One Drop Wonder for our, for the cleanser, or if not the cleanser, but the moisturizer. So I will use that, and that's my skincare regimen. Now, I don't know, you guys actually haven't seen my before, but it was kind of bad. But my skin is much better. Now, I do have some very dark circles, so that is actually what I'm using. I use Sotox, and I also use our One Drop Wonder for that. I'm stumbling over my words, I'm sorry. So I will use that for the underneath of my eye, which like I said, if you can see, I have dark circles. Sotox clears up any dark circles, so they are gonna lighten up my dark circles. But enough with the skincare, I wanna show you guys the makeup. Again, this is Limelight by Alcone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first show you, the foundation application. And then after I show you the foundation application, I'm kind of I'm going to run through, like I said, a quick kind of go to normal, like everyday look. So first, I always want to start with my primer, which we have it's a vitamin-based primer. It does not contain silicone. What that means is basically it is going to sit on your face. It actually will allow for a better application for your foundation. So it does not clog your pores. This is not going to clog your pores. So if you do have sensitive skin, if you have oily skin, it's not going to clog your pores. It won't cause any breakouts. So this is going to help, like I said, it's going to help set the way for your foundation to be applied. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this first. And you just spray it on. So you'll see me look crazy. So it just sprays on your face. It takes a couple minutes to dry, which I'll air dry for a minute. Don't spray it in your mouth. I don't recommend doing that. Although it's not going to hurt you if you do, because all of our products are chemical free. So I'm going to go ahead and let this dry. And actually, just to kind of go back and touch really quickly on our skincare, all of our skincare products are chemical-free, natural, cruelty-free products. So if you have ever had any interest in trying any of those or any of our cosmetics as well, just message me. I will be happy to answer any questions. But yes, any beauty guide is happy to answer any questions. Our main goal really is to get these products in as many hands as possible because these products are simply amazing. These are professional cosmetics, and they just recently brought these to market. So, everyday women can buy these products. So you and I can buy these products at an affordable cost. So they're fantastic. So first I will go over the foundation. I've already applied my primer. I actually applied my Skin Therapist as well, which is our moisturizer before, just to kind of lay the groundwork for your face. So this right here is our foundation. My range is Gina Beige, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on our foundation. It is a wax-based foundation. It's a wax-based foundation, or a cream foundation with a wax base, basically. What that means for you is it is not going to sink into any fine lines. It doesn't sink into your pores. There is no oil in this product, so it is not going to clog your pores. It actually, since it does not clog your pores and it is a wax base and it sits on top of your skin, it actually helps your skin in the long run. So it's actually going to make your skin healthier for you. So I will go ahead, what I like to do, since it is a wax-based foundation, it has to warm to your skin. So you can do it one of two ways. You can take, and this is called our Blenderful, If you can see, there's a corner part, so this will help you like if you're gonna do kind of any like in the corners, any kind of weird areas. And then there's a flat part as well. So this flat part is what's gonna be used to kind of apply the foundation. Now there is a couple different ways to apply the foundation, but this is just one of the ones that I use. Now you can warm this foundation by, you can either use your finger, which is typically what I do. I will kind of warm my finger. I will wipe a couple streaks on, and then it will blend it out. You don't have to do it that way if you don't want to put your finger in the product. What you can do though is you can take the product, twist into the product, and then you kind of dab on your face certain spots. You let it warm for a moment, and then you will blend it out just like you normally would. I think this product, or think this way, is a little bit more effective for me personally, just because I can blend it in all different areas, and it just seems like it saves me a little bit of time. I'm all about saving time, I'll be honest. I get up as late as I can possibly get up in the morning before work, so it definitely saves me some time. So I will take a breath because I'm talking incredibly fast. For those of you that are watching, I'm sorry. So I will go ahead, like I said, kind of just take, and these products, these foundations, by the way, I know you can't really tell, this is actually a pretty big palette. Now, this will last you, I would say at the very minimum, 6 months. It can last for like women anywhere from 6 months to a year, depending on how much product you use and depending on how long or how many days you apply this. Now, you're only supposed to use roughly a pea amount. So each time you apply this, you're only going to use a pea size amount. So can you imagine how long that's going to last you if you only use a pea size amount? And you'll see how little product I actually use. It looks kind of like a lot when I apply it to my face, but you will see, just like I said, just how little product that I actually use. A matter of fact, I'll do it both ways. I'll dab it on this side, and then I'll just kind of dab it so you can at least see just how I do it. But, so like I said, right here, so you take this, and you can actually kind of feel the difference. It warms to your skin. I will just put a couple streaks on my face here. See, I only put like 3 of those. One here, one on this side, and right here. That's it. So you can see, I mean, there's just a little amount of product. I mean, I've been using this one for 2 months, and you can't see anything even gone out of it. I don't know if you can see. So what I'll do, now, this, like I said, this is our Blenderful. You can use it either dry or damp. So it depends on the coverage that you're expecting out of it. A dry Blenderful is basically going to give you a more fuller coverage, which, truthfully, I like a more fuller coverage. You can use it as a damp. It's going to give you more of kind of like an airbrushed finish. Now, both ways are going to give you a very smooth finish. It's never cakey. You don't really feel like you're even wearing anything, truthfully. This is a very light coverage. But with it being professional cosmetics, it covers a lot. Actually, our percentage as far as pigment's concerned, it's a 50% pigmentation. That's incredible. If you go to Sephora, if you go to Clinique, if you go to any of those stores, those brands are between 18 and 23% as far as pigmentation. Ours is a 50% pigmentation. What that tells you is basically you are going to use a much smaller amount of product for a longer period of time. Like, it's going to take less product to use, and you're going to have this a lot longer. So I will go ahead and blend this product out, and you'll be able to see, I know my lighting is kind of terrible, but you'll be able to see a giant difference. Now I will bring it down as well. But I want you to be able to see the difference in my skin. And I'm just kind of taking the product and turning it and twisting. Now I kind of will pick up just a little bit more to usually put under my eyes. I have incredibly Like I said a little bit earlier, I have incredibly dark circles. So I will pick up a little bit more. Now you can pick up a little bit more. You don't have to, you know, worry about not picking up, you know, or picking up too much, I guess, necessarily. Although what I'll do is I will apply a small amount, and if I feel like I need additional, I will go ahead and apply that additional product to my face. I just do it in small increments, because if you do too much, like any product, it is going to show. And you really don't want to, when you get the product, you really don't want to swipe down, because you can actually pick up some product on, you know, you can actually pick up some of the product that you're putting down. So ultimately you're defeating the purpose of actually applying. So you really want to kind of take it and you dab. You can either dab like this, or you can turn and twist. I don't know if you can see, but look at the difference. I mean, just the evenness in my skin tone is incredible compared to this. I mean, like the redness, I mean, I have very red skin, so the redness in my face is gone on this side. Yeah, I mean, it just looks so much more even, if you can see. So it's a dramatic difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it the other way. Now what I would do, and I'm only gonna do a half turn just because I've already picked up some product. So basically what you would do is you kind of take, twist, and you'll apply like this. So see, I just kind of smushed on my face right here. And then I'm gonna let it warm to my face for just a moment, and then I'll go ahead and apply it. Sorry guys, I have a cat and she's just meowing, sitting there meowing at me. Alright, so since this is warmed for just a moment, I will go ahead and apply, or I'll go ahead and blend this out. Get in my hair. I just told you guys not to swipe it, and I did anyways. I'm going to pick up just a little bit more product for my eyes. Sorry, I guess I could lean into the camera. Okay, do you see how much different it looked than before? It's incredible. Okay, now what I will do is I will go ahead and put concealer on as well. Our concealer is waterproof, and you can tell I've used a lot of it. So the reason that I've used this much, I've had this product, I would say about 6 months, and I kind of sampled this one out. That's why it looks crazy. The two concealers that I have, and the reason that I have them, one I have is a highlighter, and for my under eye circles, this is number 0. So I have this, it's the lightest color we have. I have this for my under eye circles. I will also kind of use it as a highlighter on some instances. So you can actually use it to kind of highlight the areas if you're contouring. And then the other product that I have, this, is number 2. Now, I will use that to use as my corrective concealer. So any blemishes that I have, I can use that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, and like I said, this is waterproof, so this has high pigmentation as well. This, like I said, if you're gonna sweat, so if you wear this out and you're sweating, your makeup is not gonna come off. This concealer is going to stay put. It won't sink, it won't fall down, nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and I'll be honest, I don't have my brush right now, so I'm just gonna use my finger. I know some people cringe when they hear somebody's gonna use their finger for things like this, because, let's see. Okay, so what I will do, I will put it here. Now you do want to apply underneath, and you try to pull it down because you want it to be a little lighter, so it's gonna brighten up your eyes, and you look, actually, end up looking more awake the brighter your eyes look. And what I'm also going to do is apply on my upper lid as well. So our concealer number 0 can also be used as an eyelid primer. And actually, I think any of them can. So it can also be used as an eyelid primer. What it's going to do is it's going to prep your eye. It's going to brighten it instantly, number 1. And it'll prep your eye for your eyeshadow, and then that way your eyeshadow will stay put all day. It will not crease. So it's pretty fantastic. Our products are pretty versatile. You can use them for any instance. Like, let's see. Can you see the difference? Look how bright my eye looks compared to that. Just with that even if I just left it as that. Okay, so what I will do, I'll take this end and I will dab it and blend it in. I didn't put any on this side. And kind of just dab it on there. Put just a tiny bit more in the crease right here. Can you see the difference? Look how much it lightens up my eyes. So it definitely lightens it. It definitely hides some of my dark circles. Now obviously the texture where I have like the actual puffiness is not going to go away, but the darkness is actually going to go away. So if you can tell, it definitely lightens up my eyes. Now what I'm going to do next, I am going to use our translucent powder. What this is, and they also call it our finishing powder. What this is, it is a white powder. It does not go on white. It actually goes on clear. So it's not going to affect anything. It does not affect the color of your foundation at all. It goes on clear. And then what it does is it just sets your foundation in place. It sets that foundation in place so it does not have any kind of transfer. For instance, like if you're going to use your cell phone, you know how you get that kind of gross, you know, little sticky mark on your phone. It's not good, and then you kind of pull it away and you have to wipe it on your pants. It's not going to have that. So this is going to be what I'm going to use next. And what I will do with my eyes, just to make sure that it sets it in my eye, I will take this and pick up some product, if you can see right here, and I will take and just dab it in the corner. And that's going to just set my foundation underneath of my eyes. Now I could use my brush, but I typically will use this and kind of just dab it on because I feel like it sets it just a little bit better around my eyes. So I've done that, and then I'm going to take my brush, work it in. I have a hair on there. See, no color. As you can see, it doesn't lighten the color at all. You see that? Again, guys, I don't know if my lighting is okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's, I'm hoping that you guys can see me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take our blush, and you know, I don't know the number of this one, but I'm going to take this blush right here, and it looks very pink right there, but it's not quite that bright. It's a very, very awesome fall color, and I will dab it on. All of our products are very, very high in pigmentation. So you are going to use such a minimal amount of product when you're picking this up. You don't want to use a lot of product, otherwise you're going to end up looking kind of crazy. We don't want that. So if you can see how minimal amount I used, but it's just going to give me that extra little color for some, like a, you know, pop of color. So it's going to give my cheeks a little bit of flush. I have been actually contouring here and there, and I think it works quite amazing. Now I'm still learning, so please, if you're good at contouring, don't judge me. But this is what I've seen in other girls' videos. This is extremely difficult to do without a mirror. So I have a mirror right here, so you guys can still see me, but okay. I think I might have actually done just a little bit too much there too. Okay. So like I said, I'm still learning. So if you are good at this, our bronzer is fantastic for contouring. There's only one shade in our bronzer. If you can see it, it's not shiny, but there's one shade for all skin types. All skin types. So if you're light complected, that'll be your bronzer. If you're dark complected, that'll be your bronzer. And it adds that extra little bit of color, so it warms up your face just a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll kind of bring it down here under my chin. I don't think I have a very wide forehead, so I typically do not contour up there. And like I said, I only do it to just kind of add a little pop of color there. Next step I'm going to do, now I'm going to use our, it's a new collection that we have. It's an eyeshadow. So this is just kind of showcase our eyeshadows. Her name is Lottie Star, who is a new, she's actually not a new, but she's a makeup artist, and she has collaborated with Limelight. These are a limited edition. So if you're watching this kind of later in the month or later, you know, in the year, it's possible these could potentially be gone. I'm going to go ahead and use these colors because they are fantastic. They are some of my favorite colors. They're out of the Dream On collection, so if we still have them, you should absolutely check them out. They are fantastic. So what I'm going to use first is the color Crystal. And then what I will do, we have this fancy little brush. It's amazing. You can see. This is called our pointed buffer brush. So I will take that first. And these are also very pigmented. So you're gonna get a lot of color in just a little bit. So these are gonna last you forever. And I will dab it on instead of swiping it because I feel like it puts down more product. Can you see? Okay. The next color that I'm going to use, and like I said, this is just going to be my everyday kind of look. I will use this center, or actually this color right here. Now, I don't know the color name of it. I'm so sorry. But I will kind of just apply that. Now I am going to use my mirror a little bit here. Actually, that kind of shows you guys, it picks up a little bit more light. You can see here. I wish I could have that much light in all the time. So I will just kind of put it in my crease and blend it out this way. Can you see how easy that is with that brush? It's incredible. This brush is amazing. I'm shaking you guys all over the place. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that, and then I will kind of go in with the glittery color here in the center. This is the one I'm talking about right here. It's a pretty brown color, like a goldish brown almost. Now I'm going to do the same to this eye. You can see how easy that is to do. Okay, that's done. So, I've got my eyeshadow on. Next is our eyeliner. This eyeliner is called the Perfect Eyeliner. This product is fantastic. I have had several people try this product, and several people have said it does not skip. I've had very rare, it's very rare that I've had products that just do not skip on me. What it is a liquid eyeliner. It goes on like a pencil, if you can see. Look how fine that tip is. It puts such a precise line. So, and it won't focus on me, I'm sorry. So what it does is it creates where it allows you to do a very precise line. So what you can do is you can do either a very fine, I know I did that kind of crazy, I did it like, so like you can do a very fine line like this, and depending on how hard you press, it can be a thicker line. So ultimately, you can have it as fine as you want it, as thick as you want it, and it's very great for doing a wing. I've recently started to do them, so I am getting better. I'm not going to do one now because I don't normally do it for work, but I'm going to show you really quickly how to do the liner. And I do have to do this in my mirror. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I kind of got that all over there. There we go. Easily corrected. Okay. Now I don't like my eyeliner to go on super thick. That's about as thick as I'll go, just because I want it to look more natural. As natural can go. Okay, so I've got my eyeliner on. And you guys, I know you can tell, but I am not a professional makeup artist in any way. So these products make it super easy for somebody like me. But they're fantastic. Okay, so there is my eyeliner. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Or actually, I'm gonna hold off on doing my mascara. I'm sorry, because I want to show you this. So this is the last thing I will put on my face. This is our 10 years younger Fit Makeup Finish Spray. What this does, it extends the life of your makeup. So you just kind of spray this on your face, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna set everything in place, and then like it can last up to 16 hours. I've actually fallen asleep with my makeup on before, and I woke up and it was still fine because of this product. So what you do is you kind of just, you spray on your face. Again, you let it dry. Now you can tell it doesn't do anything to my makeup. And then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes just really quickly so I can apply my mascara, which I actually did not bring in. So I am gonna have to run and go grab that really quickly. I apologize for anybody watching, so hold on just one moment. Okay, sorry. Minor malfunction. Okay, so this is the mascara. This is our Perfect Mascara. This is a 1-part step. What this is a fiber mascara, but like I said, 1 part. Which means that it is not, I know other competitors' companies, they can have a 2 to 3 part step where you have to put the gel on, and then you have to put the fibers on, and then the gel on, and I'll be honest, I think it's a fantastic product, I really do. Although, I don't have time for a 3-part step in the morning. I want to get out the door. I know, and especially I know there's busy moms out there. I personally am not one, but I know there's busy moms out there, and who has time to spend 20 minutes on doing mascara in the morning? I don't. So I use this. So let me go ahead and apply this here, and you will see the difference. What this is gonna do, it's gonna lengthen your eyelashes and it's gonna volumize these. Do you see this? That's just one coat. You see the difference? Look at that, isn't that crazy? One. Now you can obviously add more coats, so you can add as many as you'd like, but you can see the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this eye. And I always need my mirror for this side. I don't know why. See that, guys? One coat. Our perfect mascara. So, I'm going to put on a lip color, and then I'm done. But this is, like I said, this is just my everyday, super simple. If I wasn't talking, it would probably only take me about 5 or 10 minutes. But the last thing I'm going to apply is our Enduring Lip Color. What this product is a liquid lipstick. It's basically like a lip gloss, but it's not really a lip gloss. It dries onto a matte finish. So you're going to apply it. It dries to a matte finish, and then once it dries to that matte finish, it will stay on you for hours. It's a non-drying formula, so it is not going to dry your lips out. This is probably one of the only liquid lipsticks that I've ever used that did not dry my lips out. So it doesn't dry your lips out, but it stays on for hours. I probably don't really have to reapply this product until I would say at least after lunch. So let me go ahead and apply this. And by the way, if you can see this pointed little applicator, it makes it amazing to apply. And there you have it. This is got the color Macaroon, my favorite color. It is great for fall, but at the same time, it's light enough that you don't look crazy walking around during the day at work. So, this is my final look. I typically kind of go to work like this. Most days out of the week, it is a very quick makeup routine. You can use this, you know, when you go out to the grocery store even. But yeah, it is a very quick makeup routine. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. You can look me up on Facebook. My name is Stacy Weber. I am a beauty guide for Limelight by Alcone. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to find me on Facebook. You can email me as well. You can send me messages on here. So if you have any questions, like I said, I am your beauty guide. Please feel free to message me. I hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.